Oh yeah, Heather's Crafty Classroom. I am not awake yet, but I thought I'd try to make a quick tutorial. I'm working on this little book right here with the collection America the Beautiful by Photoplay, and I will have a walkthrough of this really soon. But I wanted to make a tassel to attach to that book, so I thought I'd take you along with me real quick. I did prep a few things. I went through my ribbon scraps or my ribbon collection and just found a bunch that I thought would go. I also included some, what is this? Yarn that I had in my stash. And there's some blue too, light blue yarn. So I'm just going to stack these all up and see what we have. I think I'm going to keep it pretty chunky and hang it off the end of the album is my thought process. I think it'd be really cute. Um, I don't know, I've just been into these tassels lately. So I thought I would just take you along with me and see what we can make. And oh my gosh, look at how cute this trim is with the stars. Like totally fitting for a 4th of July book. I was like, yes, yes, please. There's another piece of yarn. Add that in there. This one's pretty wrinkled. I'm just going to let it go as well. I'm going to put this one and this one. And then in my stash, I found some floss, some DMC floss that was navy blue. That way it matched the book is my thought process. And I also went through and found some beads. Uh-oh, I just had one fall. So let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's right here. So I found red, white, blue. I even have one natural in there. I don't think I'm going to use the natural. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But here I am with the floss. I'm just taking a lot of it out. I like to double it up. This ribbon's going to be the problem child. Um, Double it up, and then eventually it'll be like that will be folded in half, so it'll be fourths. But I like to have extra. This is super cheap stuff, so I'd rather have way more than not enough. So I have maybe, whoa, I almost knocked over my coffee. 3 feet there that's doubled up in half. That would not be good to knock over my coffee this early in the morning. All right, so I'm just going to gather this all together. And they're pretty even, but I'm going to trim them because my book is not very big. And I'm going to wrap this around the middle of my bundle and make them pretty even as much as I can. And there we go. Pull this pretty tight. So we have them on here. All right. I love having the pom-pom trim. I love all the different textures. All right, so then I'm gonna tie this. I know some people don't tie this at this point, and I'm like, no, 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 girl, we need to tie this. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere at this point. And I'm gonna tie it as tight as I can. So, oh yeah, and I'm gonna do one more. Keep making a knot, just like so. All right, now I have this. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the combinations that I picked out. So now I usually pick a pretty big bead, and I was thinking this, but I think it might be too big. What do y'all think? I have this size. Maybe this size is better. All right, let's see if we can thread this through. This is always the most trying part, but this bead has a pretty big hole. And I do have needles somewhere. It's one of those things that I always lose. I don't know about you guys. I always say, I'm going to keep these right here. And then I don't know where right here is anymore. But I really need to find a good place to keep them close by. Look at, I'm gonna push it through with my Cricut tool. Does everybody? I use my Cricut tool, this pointy thing, for all kinds of stuff. I'm constantly, and it's like totally bent now, but I use it for everything. All right, so I got that one on. And then I was thinking of maybe a red one. Should I go red, white, blue? That might look cute, huh? All the same size? Or red, white, blue like that? No. Or just red and blue? I think just red and blue. All right, so now I gotta fish this through the littler one. Sometimes I'll wrap this with tape as well, is what I might do here to see about getting it through there. Let's see if I can do that today. Wrap it with tape, because this is all extra. You're gonna cut it off eventually anyway, but I'll just wrap it up so I have like a thin point to feed it through the bead, just like so. It makes life a lot easier sometimes. Just like that. All right. Look at that. How cute is that? I'm loving it. All right. So now what I'm going to do, because of what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and make a knot here as close to that bead as possible. And I'm going to do several, but I'm going to push it down right on top of that red bead. And I'm going to do it maybe 2 more times. And it'll get closer to that bead as bigger I can get it. Possibly. Possibly. We're going to try to get our knot down as low as we can next to that red bead, so it doesn't go anywhere. See? One more. Like so. Oh, and this one, so I'm just holding it and I'm like pulling my knot so I can get the thread underneath of it so that knot stays under there. It is early in the morning on July 5th. Nobody else is awake. It's just me. I'm trying to get this done. I think that looks so dang cute. All right. So now what I'm going to do is, I don't think I'm going to add any more beads. But I do need to trim this probably to about there, so it's not so long. Let me move these over. Hopefully none of them roll. So I think what I'm going to do is trim these down. And I do like, if it's a flat ribbon, it goes in an angle. If it's a regular ribbon or regular trim, it goes straight. That's just my preference. You could do whatever you want because it's yours. Sorry, I don't mean to sing. It's early. And you guys need to see me do all this. That's okay. We're doing it together this morning. I probably should have waited and trimmed it after I did the next part, but that's okay. Does everybody loathe this fuzzy yarn as much as I do? I love the look, but man, it is messy. But that's okay. I use it because it's cute. Adorable. But I do burn the ends, and I'll do that with you too. Burn the ends so they stop jetting everywhere. It's like the worst when you touch something and it's fuzzy everywhere. All right, let's cut those. there, and one more for now. We may have to do some more trimming, and that's okay. Okay, so we did do that. Now I'm going to take some more of my thread, just a little piece, maybe a foot or so. And of course, I'm going to double it. And I'm going to hold on. Let's see. I'm going to fix this so it's cute on top. I want that star on top this time. I am so loving making tassels. I don't know if you guys have noticed that lately. I made tassels on my other 4th of July album. I have I made the bookmark tassels. I love those. I have one in my reading journal. I'm in love. Okay, so I wrap this around twice and I'm going to pull the heck out of it so it tightens it. So we can make like a little, I don't even know what it's called, a gobble on top. That's my new word. And I'm just going to pull this so it makes it nice and taut. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to tie it once. Uh-oh. I was like, wait, where's the other string? There it is. Tie it once and tie it again. And then we're almost done. I'm going to keep that tight. I'm having issues. I'm having issues. All right. Did everybody have a good 4th of July? Pretty uneventful in my neck of the woods. Loud, uneventful. Right? Super loud, but we sit outside and we watch the neighborhood go crazy. So it works for us. There was a fire nearby, nowhere near us, but near some friends. I think it got under control last I saw on social media, but so scary. I just am not a fan of 4th of July at all. All right, so this is what we have so far, and you can see like this one needs to be trimmed. Now that we have it all tied up, some of these are way too long. This one looks way too long. Okay, that looks pretty good though, because you don't want them all the same. It looks kind of dorky if they're all the same. All right, I did make a just small little dangle. This is like nothing major. I just used a piece of red um, chain with a couple, these are split rings or not even jump rings. And I just added made with love. I don't know if you can even see that. It's like really blurry. It's a little heart. It says made with love with the star. And then this is a big chunky heart. And I'm just going to tie these on to this where I was tying the knot right now, just to give it a little extra something, something. Okay. Maybe if I can, my fingers will work this early in the morning. See, the Cricut tool to the rescue. I'm telling you that Cricut tool, I need to have like 3. I think they have them at Dollar Tree. Maybe I'll buy some from Dollar Tree so I can use those ones. Okay, and I'm just going to tie this twice. Make it a knot so it doesn't go anywhere. Look at how cute that looks. And then this one is still put together. So I'm just going to cut this in half so we have 2 strings hanging down. And I tend to try to tuck these in if I can. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. So cute. I think this is a good length. With our book, because it's going to go on the edge of our book. A little long, but I think it'll be cute. Maybe I need to trim just a smidge more of some of this. What do y'all think? Like you're getting an opinion. I'm just going to town giving this thing a little haircut. And if you notice, I go like back and forth which way I'm cutting my ribbon. I just like to have it varied a little. I don't want everything the same, but I do want them in the vicinity of the same. I know that makes no sense. It does, though. In my brain, it does, I promise. I had a friend once that said, I wish I could be in your brain for the day. I said, no, you don't. There's too much going on. Way too much going on in my brain. Not only is it the house stuff and kid stuff, then you got like crafts, ideas in my brain. And it's like, no, there's too much. Oh, that red one, I did not cut at an angle. Okay, I think I'm just about done giving us a haircut. I grabbed it so I can see which ones need to be trimmed and which ones didn't. Like that rickrack does. But I think that's good. Okay. Make it a mess. All right. The last bit of info I do on my tassels is I take a lighter. This is a lighter from Dollar Tree. And I just quickly burn these edges so they don't fray. Because look at that one's already starting to fray. And that's not pretty. Look at, I cut that so straight. The fraying is not cool, but ooh, I did that one way too much. But I just go through and I burn these just a quick second so they get no fraying. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I not glued. I did the lighter on all the edges, so there should be no more fraying. If there is, that means I just missed one. Sometimes these little fuzzy ones are the worst. But that is it for my tassel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love my little charms on here. You never know, I may add a couple more, but for now, I think it's good. So there's my little tassel. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching the final review of my 4th of July album, The America the Beautiful by Simple Stories. That will be up soon. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Bye.